do we need a rate card? The answer is maybe. You decide as a creator if it's something that you want to use or not. Okay, a rate card is something that is a tool that you can use to provide to brands that's going to tell them what your rates are for videos, photos, paid ad usage, packages you offer, any add-ons like additional hooks, whitelisting, raw footage, rush orders, those kind of things. And then what kind of services do you provide to brands? What kind of content do you make? As well as always, put your contact information in there. And if you're utilizing social media, make sure you include that in there as well. All right. I always put on them for personally for me. If I use it, I don't use it very often personally, but additional packages are available for discussion. If there's something specific a brand wants to achieve, let's have a discussion on what we can provide for you and how much that could be and quote it. I also tend to always put rates valid until X date. Okay, this is something not all creators do because rate cards aren't technically bound by contract. But I want to make it very clear, set a very clear boundary that like my rates are only good until this date. And I tend to do them about quarterly. So like if I have a rate card right now, I would make the expiration date March 31st, the end of quarter one, and then I would update it so that brands are asking for updated rate cards fairly frequently, because if you're a creator that's growing and getting better and raising your rates frequently right now as you're growing up the industry, you don't want a brand to have, a rate card you were charging in January and October and still expect that to be your rates. Like you want to make sure they know, all right, this is not valid anymore. I got to ask her for her new rates and negotiate from there. Do not send these with your initial pitch emails to brands. Wait for them to be ready to work with you and negotiate pricing. And that is when you would send this to them. And I also wouldn't send it to them unless they ask for it. If they want to negotiate pricing right there via email with you, I would take advantage of that aspect versus sending the rate card, because if their budget's $500 and you charge $200, you want to utilize as much of that budget as possible to be able to maximize your income as much as possible. So if you guys have any more questions about rate cards, please feel free to drop them in the card. What is your take? Do you use a rate card, or are you a creator that doesn't really like to use it? I'm curious.